Hey everybody, welcome back. Whew, it's a hot one out. I'm staying in the shade, so keeping cool while I'm working on the car. But I wanted to do an update. My buddy Trevor Colbo was here over the 4th of July weekend. We had a blast, but we also worked on the car. He likes doing those kinds of things and helping me along with the vehicle. He's been a tremendous help throughout the entire build. And we got to share the real Aventador with him, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we were up to. So the big thing that we were up to was getting on that front fascia. So probably saw it on our Facebook channel, but we got it all painted up, and then I got it mounted. Remember, we had done the headlights and got those Frenched in pretty nicely on both sides. So those are looking pretty good. I'm sorry I can't show you a wider shot of the front end, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm really stoked that I'm down to one panel. That was a big job doing this front fascia, so I'm glad it all came out. We got really good lines between the two panels. You can see again the paint doesn't really match all that well, but I am going to take these fenders off and fix some of the problems with them, and I think I'm going to put more coats of the white on, and I think that'll prevent the primer that I put on from showing through. I think that's what's going on here. And you can also see that we have some issues here. Got a larger gap than I want, so I got to address that. But yeah, we'll take those off. We'll get those repainted before we show up with the car at the Rock and Roll Car Show. One of the other things that we started doing was we were 3D printing the inside A-pillar covers. So that's one of the prints there. And then I just went and did the fit with our OEM dash. So let's go over to the other side and take a look. So this is going to need a little bit of trimming. I left it a little long here so that we can fit that on the windshield surround, which is down here. So we still have to clearance it with that. The windshield surround will wrap nicely under here. So it'll be nice and tight up along this edge. And then we can trim this piece to the required thickness so it fits right up next to the windshield surround. So I think that'll look really great. If I can get a good picture over here, you can see how kind of tight it is in here and how it fit almost perfectly. And it's going to certainly suit our needs for this build. So yeah, that's really good. The one thing we have to do though is we have to put the door cards on, because the fitment between this and this guy right here and the door cards is crucial, especially when opening and closing the door. So those are some things that we're going to have to do some fitting on, which is going to be a bit fiddly. The other thing we've done is we took out our center console because we had a shifter issue, so we've addressed that. And we've also repaired the console, because I think a few videos ago I showed you that it had kind of a big crack in it. And we're in the process of fixing where we have holes and we don't need holes, and then also fitting in the surround for the shifter, which is this guy here, kind of Frenching that in there. And then we got to start body working this, get it all smoothed out so that we can throw some leather on it. And that's going to be coming soon. And the nice thing is that we can also do that with the A-pillars. So the driver's side is actually printing. I don't have it in yet, but as soon as it's done printing, we'll fit that in. And then the next thing is to do the console area on the top of the windshield surround. So I've got that all modeled up, and we'll go ahead and print half of that and see how it fits, and then we'll print the other half and hopefully mate them together. So, but you also notice that we're still missing a panel, and that would be our hood or our frunk cover, however you'd like to call it. And that's over here. So we got it all sanded down, and I put a very thin layer of Duraglass on it, which I like to do because I think it gives the part a little bit more strength. It doesn't increase the weight because I sand off most of it. And then we'll body work it, and then we're going to design some grills to fit in here, 3D print those and fit in there. And that's it. That's the last panel to go on. After that, I can, I'm getting my LCD gauge cluster that's going to go as the main glass dash in here. So that's going to replace this stuff here. Tino at LCD Gauges is shipping my dash, so I think it's in plenty of time for us to install it. And then we'll get the car back up and running, and hopefully do a few, kind of temporary finishing touches on the interior, just so it doesn't look so terrible as it is with all the wires hanging out. And we'll get it running. We'll take it down the road a few times and kind of shake it out a bit. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We also were able to get some of these trim pieces done. So we're going to be mounting these up soon. But these are the side trim pieces that go over here. So they'll go back in like that. And they fit pretty nice. So I got to mount those in there. And then Trevor did a really great job of getting this guy mounted. So we've got some little steel clips back there that we can put into the panel. So that's looking pretty sweet. We got both sides of those done as well. In addition, we got the grill and the grill surround mounted up. So that's all in there. Probably need to put one more screw or so in there to hit it nice and tight. But yeah, it's looking pretty good from a distance. It's kind of hard to see under this lighting, but so yeah, a lot going on. So stay tuned, and we'll hopefully show you. I don't think it'll be the next update, but we're getting very close to maybe the next few updates. Certainly we'll be pulling it out of the garage, having it running, and then take it up and down the street a few times. So getting pretty excited about that. Trying to stay cool. Got a little bit more sanding left, so I'm pretty ecstatic about the fact that I don't have a huge amount of body work to do. Again, we're going to leave that up to the professionals once we have the time and money to take the car in. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And appreciate you guys watching. Keep the comments coming, and we'll see you next time.